See, one of the reasons why Africa, or some countries in Africa, wants to invite Black Americans to Africa and give free citizenship is because what they are trying to do is, number one, they trying to scare us to get the hell up out of here. And don't get me wrong, it's a lot of shit going on all over the United States that's basically terrorizing us, and it's going to eventually kill us. Like, because we never know what's going to happen now. I mean, they got us looking at fucking aliens. Then they got us thinking about laser beams can come down and basically, with energy alone, destroy our whole fucking state. You know, then we got to worry about, like I said, the alien. Then we got to worry about the diseases. Then we got to worry about the fucking contaminated food. Then we got to worry about the chemtrail. Then we got to worry about the war. Maybe, I mean, if you, shit is so fucked up right now, until you don't know whether you're going to come in at this point. This is why, and the fact that you don't know what's going to happen at any given moment, because they have distracted us with so much shit and they have threw so much shit in our faces, it forces you to live in the moment. Because if you still, right now in 2023, where all this shit is going, if you still planning your future for next year, then you fucking dead ass asleep. Because the shit that's going on in the world right now, it forces you to live in the moment. Because you don't know you don't know when you wake up, is this going to be your last day? Because it's so much shit going on all over the world until you don't know if it's going to happen to your state. So it forces you to live in the moment, to make each and every day count. You don't got time to be worrying about what's going on next year. Because if all of this shit is going on right now, of August the 29th, year 2023, if all this shit has gone on now, imagine what's going to happen next year. Have y'all ever thought about that while y'all planning your Hawaii trip and y'all Caribbean, y'all cruise and shit? Have y'all thought about that shit? If it's like this in year 2023, of August the 9th of year 2023, can y'all fucking imagine how it's going to be August the 29th of 2024? Can y'all imagine that shit? If it's going on, what's going on now, do y'all think this shit gonna get better? I don't even see my life in August of 2024. I don't even look at the future no more. I look at the moment. I look at what's in front of me right now. I can't, even when I try to think about my future or what's gonna happen in the next six months, I'm blocked from it. It's like, all my life, I have been planning on the future. That's why I've always been in such a depressing state. I've always planned for my future, and then when things don't go right, then I get depressed and I'm hard on myself. But the way things is going on in life right now, I can't think about the future. And when I try to think about my future, it's like my mind won't allow me to do it. And I just can't. This is how I know that I am definitely in my last moments. Anytime I can't even think about, my birthday is in November. I don't even know if I'm gonna live to see my 41st birthday. And I'm scared, I'm mad. I'm like, no, I'm not scared, I'm not mad, because I'm ready to transcend. I feel like I am ready at this point. You know, I still got my ego and my soul, wants and needs. I wish I would have accomplished some things and done some things. But my soul at this moment is now ready to transcend. My spirit is ready to transcend, because I know that I am not a part of what I've always been. And even though I'm a sinner and I did a lot of mistakes, I made a lot of mistakes, I am fully aware now that this is not where I belong. And I am fully aware, and I can acknowledge the fact that I was asleep. I was asleep my whole entire life. And now that God has awakened me to the point where as though I'm awakened enough to know that what's going on in this world and what's going on in this life is not who I am. Because I now know who I am, and I know that I am not a part of this. And I know everything that has happened in my life and in this world has been created to demolish me, to keep me from waking up. So the fact that my Creator put his blood on me to awaken me up, I am forever grateful and indebted that all these many years that I have been asleep and I did not know what I was doing, and the devil was riding on my back. But when our Creator awakened me, He realized why I had such a difficult life. He made me realize why things happened the way that it happened. He made me have the way that it's like everything came in full circle and came in great perspective. And now that I know who I really am, I know who my Creator is, because I am my Creator and my Creator is me. And I know that this world is not of me. This is why I've been urging people, and I've been trying to tell people, get to know who you truly are. Get to know who you really are, because when you get to know who you really are, like sit down and do some evaluation on yourself. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, get to know who you really are. And when you really get to know who you really are, that is going to determine who the God that you serve is. Because if you really know who you are, you're going to realize this is not what I want to be a part of. You're going to realize you don't want to be a part of this. So it's going to make you want to aim for your higher self. When you really get to know who you are, and you look at all your friends and you're like, I'm not a part of this shit. I'm not a part of this. So you're going to start doing everything to actually make your spirit and soul feel better. You're going to want to be around the people that's a part of you. You're going to want to go around the places that is a part of you, and you notice that you are going to be elevating yourself. That old you is now dead. This is the rebirth. The old you is now dead, and when you look back at your new way of thinking, and you look back and see how you were thinking before, you're going to realize that you basically just jumped a dimension. You went from being that person until you are able to look back and say, damn, I used to do that. I did shit like that. It's like you a whole new person, because you went through the new birth. Now you're on a mission to your higher self. And the higher you learn yourself, you are going to understand your spiritual side a lot more, because you are going to believe and trust in your intuition, because your intuition is your higher self, because you have allowed your higher self to take the best of you. And your higher self is God. This is why our God lives in us. Our God always lived in us. But everything is distracted to keep us from looking within ourselves. Christianity, religion, the church, the Bible, the power always been in you. This is why everything in life is designed to keep you from looking away from yourself. Because once you really get to know yourself, you're going to understand, well, damn, you're going to see yourself in a different light. You are going to see the God in you. This is when you begin to grow that relationship with our Creator, by talking to Him every day. You don't have to pray every day and, every hour of the day. Once you grow that relationship with our true Creator, you're going to talk to Him on a daily anyway, because you're not going to trust nobody but Him. So you're just going to maneuver life differently. And that's why I said, all you got to do, all you have to do is trust in God, trust in yourself, and know that you are living in a world that is keeping you away from who your true God really is. Because this God that they got these people down here serving is not our true God. It's not our true God at all. And this God that is about to reveal Himself, He won't be our true God. And the thing about it is that everybody is looking for a man to come down here and reveal himself. But when the Antichrist comes down here to reveal himself, it's not going to be a man, it's going to be a machine. Now, do I supposed to have said that? Because this machine that's going to be the Antichrist is the new AI. And in order for you to be in the image of this AI, of this machine, you have to be an AI, you have to be a machine. And that's where the mark of the beast come in at. Because you have to be in the image of your God. And the ones that is not the image of the beast, they are going to be the true man. This is why this is why the mark of the beast is coming so fast. Because you're ready to prove if you're going to be a robot or not. And y'all think that this shit is a joke. That's why they're going to fake the alien invasion. Because they know the 144,000 is about to get sealed. And they know that we are out here now and it's over. But they're going to try to get y'all to try to turn on us. When at the end of the day, if you don't know who your God is, you better wake the hell up, because you're going to know when the fire comes.